Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. You've got much more effective analysis indicators when you have something like the CPI being announced and then knowing what the market should do based upon the T-line. So as we saw, the markets came out of the chute pretty hard today. However, the final analysis was that the Dow closed not only back below where it opened, but below the T-line, stochastic still heading down. So to get a change of investor sentiment, the thing that we have discovered time after time is that you need to see a candlestick buy signal and a close above the T-line. So until that happens, you don't want to jump ship too much on your short positions. And the same scenario on the NASDAQ. Ever since the bearish best friend, even though they took it up pretty strong early, look where it closed, back below where it opened and well below the T-line. Stochastics still in a downward move. So that didn't change some of our trades. The J-Hook Plus was still working on Valero. I didn't update this chart, but it was trading higher. And Aioi, ever since it did the kicker signal, has stayed up above the T-line. So even though you might have a market that is in a downward direction, you still have plenty of strong signals that keep you in bullish positions until you see that sell signal and close below the T-line. You also have different different signals that produce extremely high probabilities. So the Bobble Breakout is basically a J-hook pattern breaking out through a level that everybody else is watching. The reason we look for these is because once they come up through the level everybody else is watching, doing a J-hook pattern, that means everybody starts piling in because everybody is told you should wait and buy until it comes up through the 50. Or an EGY, same scenario. There's your Bobble Breakout. These are extremely high probability trade setups for the swing trader as well as the day trader, knowing that if they break through a level everybody else is watching with a pattern, you get some big high profit moves. So that's why we'll be watching NBIX tomorrow. Kind of your Bobble Breakout setup if they open this positive. Now that's also going to be a function of the strength being confirmed with the market indexes showing some strength. So when you see something like this, LPSN, a gap up and then more strength, that tells you there's a lot of bullish sentiment in this type of chart. But if the market is still in a downward direction, things like Roblox, still in a downward move, they gapped it down. Now, it didn't confirm today. However, if it opens lower tomorrow, it starts trading lower, that tells you the force of this move is now being confirmed more downside. Upstart, same scenario. This is a bearish trend kicker. Notice that this is a green candle. Opens here, closes here, then gaps down. That's a bearish trend kicker. This one can be shorted on weakness tomorrow with the expectation you're probably heading for the 200. So all this analysis is based upon what the strength is of investor sentiment based upon some of the signals and patterns. So anytime we see that gap down, we know that we're in a downtrend until we see a buy signal. So the CPI results, kind of just a knee-jerk reaction. You still want to be predominantly short, and any long positions should have relevant reasons to stay long, like staying above the T-line. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.